two versions of you. Only one was supposed to live. You feel it before you know it. It's not a thought, not even a sound, just a wrongness that drips through the walls like water. The air is thicker than it should be. The floor hums under your bare feet, a pulse that doesn't belong to your body. Every shadow in your room leans toward you, as if pulled by something you can't see. The smell is the first real warning. It's faint, like a toy left too close to a heat or plastic, softening, almost sweet. You've never owned anything that smells like that. You haven't moved in minutes. You're afraid that if you do, the sound will start. That slow, patient tapping. You already know it's not outside. The pattern, it begins the same way for everyone. First, the dreams. You're doing normal things, walking to work, tying your shoes, eating dinner, except you're watching yourself do it from across the street or from the corner of a room you've never been in. You wake up sweaty, cold, but with a strange certainty. It wasn't just a dream. That second, the hour, it's always between 3:07 and 3:13 a.m. The room changes in ways you can't explain. Your clock ticks slower. Your skin feels too tight. You hear movement, not heavy, not human, just a faint shift of joints that don't creak the way they should. Third, the smell, melted plastic, damp hair, and then tap, tap. Case number 1, teenager male, 16. Found unresponsive in his bedroom, head tilted sharply to the side, eyes wide open. Autopsy noted no signs of trauma, but a thin residue coated his fingertips, synthetic in composition. Parents reported he had been waking at 3:10 a.m. for weeks, claiming the doll was in the hall again. Final entry in his phone, blurry image of his bedroom door, slightly open, with pale fingers curling around the frame. Case number 2, elder female, 78, lived alone. Neighbors heard faint knocking from her home every night for a month, always after 3:07 a.m. Medical records indicate severe dehydration and muscle atrophy, suggesting she had not left her bed for days before death. Found clutching a child's doll against her chest, its limbs bent backward, head tilted too far to be attached by factory design. The smell of melted vinyl lingered for hours. Case number 3, child female, 9, survivor. Parents report she began refusing to sleep in her room after Barbie's eyes started following me. They installed a night camera. Footage from final night shows the girl lying in bed, whispering "go away" repeatedly. At 3:11 a.m., a tall, distorted doll-like figure steps into frame. Limbs jointed wrong, hair dripping. It leans over the child. Frame blurs. Child found under bed, unhurt but mute. She has not spoken since. Why it happens? What little we know, it is not possession. It is not a haunting. It is an exchange. There is a moment, barely 6 seconds long, when the version of you that belongs here and the version that doesn't overlap. Most people never notice. They merge, share memories, and keep going. But some of you are too different. You refuse the merge, and when that happens, something has to fill the gap. We think the doll is not the thing itself, but the shell it wears. Something older, thinner, smarter than you. It can't look exactly like you, not yet, so it wears something close enough to get inside. And once it's inside, the replacement begins.